Welcome to our retirement, folks. See the review.
Right.
Morning, folks.
Morning.
We've just been watching Chrome, Van City Van Life, his channel's called, and you were doing an interview of a disabled girl who's she's lived for 3 years
in that van.
In that van.
One before that.
And she's had it all adapted, this van. You wanna Google it or go on YouTube and put Van City Van Life in, and his channel will come up, and the latest one, you'll see him interviewing her, and it shows you absolutely amazing.
Yeah, she has a fold up thing that she can pull out inside a van and get a shower in. And it was really big, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Quite a good size. I thought, what a good idea. Really?
The way the hoist that she has for getting in and out of the van.
She doesn't have to wheel up ramps.
No ramps.
She just lifts the whole wheelchair up into the van.
Yeah, while she's sat in it.
Brilliant.
And the way she gets up to her bed.
Yeah.
It's got a lift in it. Oh, it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Brilliant.
I don't know. Could never believe that someone in a wheelchair could go surfing.
No, she's an Olympic medalist.
She's got
six
gold medals
and one bronze, was it? Or
yeah, something like that.
Another one. Yeah, for doing various things. I think she's an adrenaline addicted person.
Junkie.
Yeah, because she goes surfboarding. She's got a mountain bike in the back of a van underneath her bed. Big thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
She does paragliding. She does all kinds of activities.
Yeah.
You won't believe it. I mean, I'd be frightened to death, mate. She just gets on with it.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. She's still quite young, isn't she?
Oh yeah, she's young.
Know, she's and she looks as though she's fit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd check it out. It's amazing. Yeah, really amazing.
Yeah, it is.
So, what have you got to say, my love?
No, I haven't sort of worked on anything.
No, you haven't brought your book down, have you, with any...
No, any notes.
Any notes that you might want to refer to?
No.
I mean, we got back to Tracy's yesterday, and I don't think either of us did. You answered some more emails, didn't you? Or whatever it is, you get texts and things. And I just sat in the room.
She doesn't understand all these things. They're comments.
Comments, right,
yeah.
Comments. You deal with that, don't you?
Yeah, you've had a lot of very complimentary comments about your hair.
Have I? Oh, you like it? Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, I think I like it as well. That's,
yeah.
I haven't watched it yet, so...
Most what... I sort of feel as though I need to kind of explain myself.
All right.
I don't really know how to.
Explain yourself in what way? Are you apologising, or are you just letting people know how you felt, or what? You think about it.
I think I'm probably the worst kind of person to do a YouTube channel that there is, really. If anybody shouldn't be doing a YouTube channel, it's me. I think so, yeah.
Why is that?
because I don't know. It makes me think. My reaction to comments on here makes me think back. It's sort of like a jigsaw puzzle. You know, the pieces of a jigsaw puzzle. Because how did I finish up working for myself? You know, at quite a young age.
Because you didn't like people telling you what to do and how to do it. And, and changing the mind.
Yeah. If someone gives you a job to do, and they explain something to you, and you understand what they're saying, and they say to you that's your job, that's what you do, and then they come along and change it for some ridiculous reason. I just walk out. I just say no. It's you've changed the rules. I'm not doing that. If you'd have told me that when I started, I'd have said no. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. That's why I've had so many jobs. Yeah. I just couldn't work for people.
Because they were always changing the mind and asking you to do something else. And I think Trevor is basically on the spectrum of autism, but he's never been diagnosed. But Trudy suffers with autism, our Tracy's friend, and she recognises Trevor's traits, don't she?
Right.
It's not a high vantage one. It's just you're there in some respects on the autism thing.
Yes, I just thought it was just quirky, quirkiness, just your personality. You can go with the flow, like yesterday in that hotel when we got up late. I just said to myself, that's it. We'll have to go somewhere for breakfast. We're too late. Because I know how long it takes us to get ready on a morning normally. But Pat just adjusts. She just says, okay, I won't do this or I won't do that. I'll do it when I come back. So she just goes off and grabs the table, tells them I'm going to be a bit late, and the whole thing's just, okay, no problem. You know what I mean? Me, it's a disaster.
Yeah.
Finito. Like,
cut it off at its head.
You can't do it, that's it. Yeah.
I just went down, knew that he wanted fruit and a croissant. That's what he usually gets. And told the lady that he'd be a little bit late. She said, that's okay. Don't worry about it.
I know. To me, I make things become momentous.
Like a mountain out of a molehill.
To me. Which to other people are just like nothing. And that's it. I don't know whether that's it. I can't explain it any other way. And that's why I shouldn't really be on YouTube, because people's, someone, it's quite a throwaway remark really to say, wait until Pat sits down before you start.
Yeah.
But
it's just his way. He's always...
That means I have to think about what I'm doing, and I don't want to do that. I want it to be spontaneous. I want it to be like life is, it's just... I don't want to have to consider things external. All these things that Sue suggests are all external to me. I don't want to have to accommodate them.
Oh, what we're going to do with him, folks? Yeah. I mean, I don't normally take command.
No,
I'll let Trevor get on with it, and he, you know, he usually manages all right. I could see yesterday morning he wasn't gonna. That were it. He'd shut off.
yeah.
I said, "You just carry on getting ready, and I'll go down and organise downstairs." Which is not me, really. I don't do things like that.
I know. You can adjust yourself to what the situation you're in, whereas I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a spontaneous person. If somebody says, "Do you want to go out?" Well, say Tracy, "Do you want to go out, Mum?" Yeah, I'll come. Yeah. I don't have to spend all morning getting ready and have to think about it. No.
Yeah, I know.
But, it's like yesterday. You said, "Are we going to go to Ripon then?" And I said, "Yeah, don't look like kind of morning I want to be walking round in."
And
It used to be like that in Van.
we were a bit zombified.
Yeah, we were.
Because we hadn't had enough kit.
Yeah,
we slept in today.
Yeah.
We sure made up for it today, didn't we?
Yeah.
I was still in bed at 10:10. Door knocked. Somebody come with some
Parcel.
and because there's always parcels arriving here.
Well, it's Sophie and Oscar. They're David's grandchildren. By his eldest daughter, and there's been parcels arriving because it's their birthdays. Well, it's Sophie's today, and then it's Oscar's.
Wow.
Near Christmas, so she's been ordering bits for him, you see, to take over. So,
right.
Yeah, and believe it or not, Tracy and Trudy are actually in Harrogate today. Which is strange. They're going to see some kind of I don't know whether it's a talk or a film or something by somebody, which has been booked for ages for Trudy's birthday.
Oh.
So, so they're over there. I thought she was going to Sheffield to deliver these parcels, but she says she'll do them on Monday.
Monday?
Yeah, she must be having day off.
Oh, right.
Something. Oh, maybe she's going to do it on way home from work. I don't know. I didn't go into that.
No. Ah, right.
And when I come down this morning, I heard David's voice, and he was going off to Asda. So I'm going to pick a few bits up for us while they were there. Milk and bread. So.
Very good. And it's a gloriously sunny.
Nice,
you couldn't have a bigger contrast with yesterday.
From yesterday, yeah.
And I looked at forecast and it says it's going to be dry and sunny all week.
Yeah. Good. If it had been like this, we'd have gone.
Oh, yeah. I think we would have gone to Ripon yesterday if it had been like this.
Even though we were tired.
Yeah.
I think if that bedroom had been warm, we'd have felt a lot better. But because we had to improvise to keep warm, we were both a bit. And then we didn't sleep, did we?
There were things stacked up, didn't there?
Yeah.
First it was bathroom window. Then it was the heating. And then it was getting woken up during night. And then following morning there's no hot water for me to have a shave.
Yeah.
You know, I mean...
if we'd have known that and we were earlier, we could have put kettle on. But it didn't...
I didn't realise there were a kettle in the room because it were in a cupboard underneath the TV, and I'd put, you know, them things you get for putting your cases on. I'd put it in front of this cupboard to put us case on. So I didn't realise there were even a kettle in the room. But not that there'd have been time for boiling water.
No, definitely not.
There wouldn't have been time for that.
If we'd have got up at right time, it would have been.
Yeah, yeah.
We planned to get up at 8:30.
8:30.
Didn't we?
Yeah.
But we're going on for 10 to 9.
Yeah.
And breakfast finished at past. Yeah. Sometimes they go on, breakfast can go on till 10 o'clock, can't it, in hotels? Depends which one you're in.
Yeah. Yeah, they vary, don't
They do vary. Yeah. And layout varies as well, doesn't it? Because we'd had breakfast in there before and they'd put all the hot stuff on one side and all your cereals and fruits and things were over at this side. Well, this time there were no hot stuff out. They just were coming and taking an order for what you wanted. I didn't even see breakfast menu on table. I just thought, oh, she's going to come and ask us what we want.
Yeah. It's funny that, because she said, because there's not many here.
Yeah.
And yet the last time we were there, there were fewer people there.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Maybe they just throw things, you know, a lot of stuff away if there's...
I bet I won't last 2 minutes working in an hotel.
Oh, no.
When I was working age, I won't. It's no wonder I finished up just working on my own. Tuning pianos. I mean, it were lovely. I just did it.
You worked
exactly.
out a little niche for yourself, how you wanted to do it.
Yeah.
If you didn't want to do 3 a day, you didn't do 3 a day, you just do 2.
Yeah.
You'd go out in the morning, come back for your lunch, go out in the afternoon, come back for tea.
Nobody would have done it how I did
you were doing it.
No.
No.
No, they won't.
People lined tunings up in one place, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Whereas you didn't mind travelling in different directions.
And I used to carry lots of parts around with me. And I used to do repairs as I went.
Yeah.
If there was something up with the piano while I was tuning it, I'd just fix it while I was tuning it. And I'd still charge him same money for
just
tuning
as you tuned it.
Yeah, I would. People won't do that.
No.
No. Because I knew it didn't matter if it took me a bit longer, because I'd allowed loads of time to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were all right, weren't you?
Yeah.
And you used to travel distances.
I used to travel long distances as well, which other people wouldn't have done.
If you were doing that and you've got a couple in the same area, you'd take your lunch with you, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would, yeah.
And eat it in car.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know, I once had a customer, where would it have been now? Oh, it were in a lovely village. I think it was like the top half of Leicestershire, somewhere. Lovely little village, very nice houses. And I were on my way there from somewhere else, and I stopped for lunch. And Pat, I like tomatoes. I used to like tomatoes in sandwiches, and Pat had made me some sandwiches, and I took a bite out of this sandwich, and all these tomatoes squirted out all down my front, and I was going to these posh houses to tune a piano. It was so embarrassing.
I like soggy tomatoes in his sandwiches.
I do actually.
Yeah, but
Pat can't stand that.
I can't stand that, no.
When it makes bread.
Soggy.
So when it soaks the tomato juice.
Yeah. Sometimes I used to go with him on these long trips, and we'd maybe stop somewhere for lunch, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
On the way back.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You found a nice little cafe once, didn't you?
Yeah. I remember.
Oh, why don't you come when we will stop at this cafe and have lunch?
That was
when you could eat anything.
Yeah, right. I used to go to this house, and it were in its own grounds. You had a speaker thing at the gate, and the gate would open, and you drive in this winding. And they had their own tennis courts, and it were
Was it that one where he had his own helipad?
Oh no, that were another one. I used to go to some fabulous places. Yeah, and we used to call in on his way back from there. It was like not a garden centre, like a farm shop, but they sold all sorts of stuff, and they had a lovely cafeteria, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did nice pies.
Nice pies, didn't they? In the days when I could eat a nice pie.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, there were.
There were some good times, weren't there?
Yeah.
On that.
Yeah, some interesting. Because there used to be a firm in Cambridge. What is called exclusive brethren, and they don't go in other people's houses.
No, they used to employ people to do that for them, didn't they?
They did, and they used to ring me up and.
Can you go look at this piano, Trevor?
If they used to buy pianos from people and then completely rebuild them to a greater extent than us, and they used to have a form, a sheet of paper that I took, and I had to go and fill this form in, look at the piano, check out all these things that they wanted to know about it, and send it off to them through post. And I'd go miles. Look, and they were all in these country houses because they used to advertise in these, exclusive
country house magazines,
and all, that's the kind of people they did business with.
Yeah.
Because they were very expensive. Their stuff were very expensive. So I used to have to do that, and then when people had a piano rebuilt by them, I used to go and tune them for them as well.
Bring them, keep them at pitch.
And I used to have a lady, remember down that was in Derbyshire, and they lived down this track in this lovely cottage at the end of this track. You had to go through a farm gate, and you drove down this track, and she had this beautiful conservatory built on back at house overlooking these lovely gardens. And it was absolutely gorgeous. She used to go there once a year, and she paid me more than I asked for to go.
Yeah. And I used to go with her sometimes.
I used to take
a book and sit in conservatory, and she'd bring me coffee. Biscuits.
Yeah. And one year I went. Do you remember?
Yeah.
And the local council had given permission to an open cast mining company to mine at the bottom of her garden.
Yeah, right down at the bottom. But you could see it all these piles of muck
and you could hear these lorries. You know how they beat when they reverse. All you could this lovely quiet area in the middle of nowhere. And for 2 years, you're given permission to do it for 2 years. So for 2 years, she had this beep, 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 all these lorries at the end of her garden. You couldn't see it, but you could hear it.
Well, they were just piles of dirt, weren't they? There, that they piled up. But they had to put it all back when they'd finished. Put it back to how it was, but
it had to be put back as it was.
For 2 years she had to put up with that, didn't she?
And when they put it all back, to how it was, they sold it and moved.
She moved, yeah. Yeah, she did, didn't she?
Yeah. And I went to the new house that they'd moved to a couple of times. Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
All right, folks.
More from the Whetstones.
It's Sunday tomorrow, so I don't know whether we'll be videoing, but we maybe do.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.